Hello, dear student. Myself, Dr. Surekha Jaiswal, Head Department of Physics, Moreshwar College, Bhokardan. Today we will see course code number PHY-202, paper number 8, semester 3rd, Modern and Nuclear Physics. Now see powder crystal method. Now contents are powder crystal method and experimental arrangement. Now, powder crystal method or Debye method is used to study polycrystalline materials, that is the materials which are in powder form. The Lewis and Bragg's techniques for investigation of crystal structure can be applied only if single crystal of reasonable size are available. But powder crystal method is standard technique when crystal of reasonably large size are not available. Debye and Scherrer adopted different techniques such as when the crystalline substance is available in the form of very small crystals powder form. So, a small specimen of the crystal powder is taken in small capillary tube of non-diffracting material or is just served on a hair by means of gum and interposed in the path of narrow monochromatic beam of X-ray as shown in figure below, that is shown in figure here. Here we are in need Debye-Scherrer camera, and inside that camera there is a photographic film which is covering the entire internal surface of the camera, and a sample under study that is powder crystalline material is attached to the hair by means of gum, and it is suspended at the center of the camera. Now, principle in powder technique method, the millions on tiny crystal is the powder have completely random orientation. All possible diffraction planes will be available for that reflection to take place. It produces many sets of parallel planes lying at different angles to the incident X-ray beam. Each set will give first order reflection as well as higher orders. Now, monochromatic X-rays of certain wavelength lambda is incident on the sample, which is crushed to finally powder single and is exposed to X-rays on all crystal planes. The cones of different diffracted X-rays of different orders, say n equal to 1, are recorded on the film. Every order of orientation of the crystalline plane gives rise to cone of vertical angle 4 theta, where theta is called Bragg angle. The incident wavelength, X-ray wavelength lambda and lattice spacing d are related to degree by Bragg equation. By Bragg equation, 2d sin theta equal to n lambda. The incident wavelength lambda and lattice spacing d are related to theta. In degree, by Bragg equation, d equal to n lambda upon 2 sin of theta, and r equal to s upon 4 theta, where r is the radius of camera and s is the circular arc and theta is the angle through which detector is rotated, and d square HKL equal to a upon a square plus k square plus l square, where HKL are called Miller indices. In crystallography, a family of lattice planes is determined by three integers h, k and l, where a equal to under root of n into d square and n equal to a square plus k square plus l square. Now see experimental arrangement of powder crystal method. Figure shows the experimental arrangement of powder crystal method or Debye method. See here, this is X-ray tube here, and the monochromatic X-ray of wavelength lambda equal to 1.54 is incident. It is made well collimated here, and there is a slit. Here we can observe the diffracted X-rays or the scattered X-rays, and this is X-ray powder photographs which is obtained here. Now the angle is varied, theta equal to 0 degree to 90 degree, it is varied, and here because we are rotating the camera to see here angle is 2 theta, camera 2 theta, and we are rotating the sample by theta. Now here this is the value of the angle is here 2 theta, and hence there is the formation of cone, and this cone is forming such type of arc which is when it comes in contact with the photographic film. On photographic film we are going to see arc or the film is having narrow structure as shown in figure. That is the photographic film of powder method. Now the X-ray from a tube are monochromatized by passing through a filter F, which is absorb all but one wavelength of the incident X-rays. A beam of monochromatic X-ray collimated by two fine slits S1 and S2 cut into two plates L1 and L2 falls on the powder specimen C, stuck on here by means of gum and suspended along the axis of the cylindrical camera. Called the Debye camera. The photofilm is mounted round the inner surface of the camera and almost completely surround C in order to receive rays diffracted up to 180 degree as shown in figure C. That is a photographic film of powder method. Shows the trace obtained on the photographic film are circular ring when film is of narrow width. The curvature of the area reverses after the angle of diffraction exceeds 90 degree. In figure, If distance between symmetrical lines on stage photograph are seen figure, that is a L1, L2 and L3, these are the distance between the symmetrical lines on stretched photograph, and d is the diameter of the cylindrical film, then L1 upon pi into d equal to 4 theta 1 upon 360, and therefore theta 1 equal to 90 degree upon pi into d into L1, and therefore theta 1 equal to k into L1, and where k equal to 90 degree upon pi into d. Similarly, theta 2 equal to k into L2 and theta 3 equal to k into L3. Using of theta in Bragg's formula, interplanar spacing d can be calculated, and the advantages of such technique are it does not require large single crystal by measuring the distance between symmetrical line and line intensities with the help of diffractometer we can obtain. A crystalline substance can be distinguished from amorphous one because the former produce lines of photograph. The size of the unit cell and the type of the lattice can be determined by using standard photographs of known chemical compound. Their presence may be detected in an unknown mixture. If photographs are prepared before and after thermal or mechanical treatment of a crystalline substance, their comparison can show any alteration in the lattice. Thank you.